daytime to come and see you. But I think you have an idea of my work. We're having a cabinet meeting today, and it's just finished. We tried to rush it as quickly as possible. It wasn't possible because of the work. So I have to apologize for that. And even coming so late, I want you to forgive me for that. I should have come in the day. But I'm traveling tonight, so I won't be here later in the week. And I felt that if I didn't come and see you and express my sympathy and sorrow, I wouldn't feel easy at ease in my body. That's why I came tonight. That has brought us here were told to me very soon after it happened. And my words to the Minister of Interior who brought the news was that he should spare no stone, absolutely, to make sure that everybody who was involved in this horrible event would face justice. As the president responsible for law and order in our country, that is the least that I could do. Fortunately for me, the police have been very active. I think as I speak, at least 40 people have now been remanded in custody, awaiting the formal processes of a trial and a prosecution. Nothing that we can do, including even punishing the guilty, will bring back your young, handsome husband. But nevertheless, we have to do something to show our horror, our revulsion at what happened to him. You can be consoled by the fact that the entire Ghanaian nation is horrified and upset about what happened to your husband. I have not come across anybody who has expressed anything but indignation and horror at what happened. And that's why Ghanaians of all sorts, all walks of life, of all political persuasions, all sides of parliament, government, opposition, former presidents, everybody has come here to express to you and to your family the revulsion of our nation at what has happened to your husband. You can take some consolation from that, some solace, that everybody in Ghana is so very upset. My own wife has been here to come and extend her condolences. Came here with the wife of the vice president. The vice president himself came here after talking to me. I've been traveling this week. It's been difficult for me to find the time to come and see you. But all of these people who came, the vice president, my wife, his wife, they all came in my name because I wanted to let you know that I felt very, very sorry about what had happened to your husband, and that whatever I could do to provide you some comfort, some solace, I was going to go and do it. As I say, all of Ghana is upset by what has happened. And it meant that me, who is the leader of the country today, I have to come here and stand in the shoes of the nation to let you know how very, very, very sorry we are at what has happened to your husband. But in death, he has become a hero. The manner of his dying, the fact that he, a soldier who was armed, refused to use his weapon to attack those who wanted to kill him, but kept trying to explain himself to them, even the savage manner that they were treating him and they wouldn't understand. He has become a big national hero. So that's something else that can console you. You married a man of great dignity. It says it's in your going that tells you the nature of the man. And in his going, he has become a hero in our nation. So, some of the things that we can do to express to you our solidarity, our sympathy, our very deep sympathy. I've decided that on Friday, your husband be given a full state burial. The entire panoply of the Ghanaian state will be there on Friday, at the State House, with the sound of the trumpets and everything, to bid him farewell. The Chief of Defense Staff made a recommendation to me today that he wanted your husband to be promoted posthumously, and he gave his reasons. I have the authority as the Commander-in-Chief to do that, and I have done so. Promoted him to the rank of Major. I've signed the papers and the certificate. I believe it's even here. I'm going to present it to you. So from now on, we're not talking about Captain Mahama, we're talking about Major Adam Mahama. And at the meeting of the cabinet that I've just come from, the cabinet agreed that we should also erect a monument, an appropriate and suitable monument in his honor in Ghana, so that his memory will stay. And then again, like I say, everything that we can do can never fill the gap, but it'll be a demonstration of how the Ghanaian people feel about what has happened to him. We decided to set up a memorial trust fund in honor of Captain Maxwell-Adam Mahama. Major, sorry, I've forgotten myself, of Major. In the cabinet, we agreed the government will provide some seed money for the trust fund. The trust fund is going to be chaired, the board of trustees is going to be chaired by the Minister for Defense, the Honorable Dominic Nitiwo. Both sides of Parliament are going to be represented on the board. The chairman of the Select Committee on Defense, Seth Achampong, an MP from Praeso, and then the ranking member from the minority side, James Agalka, has also agreed to serve on the board of trustees. And then the Tumukuro, Richard Bambini, is also a member of the board of trustees. And the other person is Grace Bediako, who was the former government statistician. She's also agreed to serve. All of these, when I asked them today, they were honored. They thought it was the least they could do to agree to serve on as members of the Board of Trustees of the Memorial Trust Fund. Government has decided to give 500,000 cedis as seed money to the trust fund. Look after you and your children. I myself have given a modest amount of 50,000 cedis as my personal contribution to that. So these are some of the things that are within my authority, are within our powers to do. And we're doing it because we want to express to you our solidarity with you and your children and your family, and to let you know how outraged and revolted we are by the manner of his death. I'm not a vindictive man. I'm not going to say that whatever. But all those who did what they did to him, they will face justice and face their Almighty God. No two ways about it. So I came this evening from the cabinet, and I came with some of the senior members of my government, all of them coming with me to demonstrate to you and your family and the Pensura and its elders from Bole how we feel about what has happened. Yawa Safuma, the senior ministers here. Alan Trematin, the Minister of Trade and Industry, he's here. Minister of Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, is here. Minister of Interior, Ambrose Derry, is here. Minister for Gender and Children and Social Protection, who's like an aunt to your husband, he's also here. Ochiko Afisa Jaba. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, the man battling the Galamsey people, he's here too. John Peter Amewu. Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng, famous heart surgeon, who's a member of my government, is Minister for Environment, he's also here. The Minister for National Security, Albert Kandapa, is also here. Minister for Aviation, Cecilia Dapa, is also here. The chairman of my party, the New Patriotic Party, the acting national chairman, Freddie Blay, he's also here. As is the general secretary of the party, John Bwedu, is also here. My national security advisor, General Ochre, he's also here with us here. And of course, the deputy defense minister, Derek Kudro, he's also here with us. The service chiefs, I cannot say they came with me, but they're also here. Navy, Air Force, Armed Force, the Army. So that's all of us who came. Of course, the defense minister is in and out, has been with you all along. All of these people and all the others who have come, everybody who will be coming, and the people who will meet you on Friday, all of it is just tell that one story, that we are with you, we share and feel your pain, and we are really sorry for what has happened. But God is our ultimate comforter. He understands how these things happen and why they happen. Many times it's beyond the comprehension and understanding of us mere mortals. So we give it to Him to be the source of comfort and understanding for us. That's what I'm urging you to do. It'll be hard for you. Marry a nice, handsome young man, going to have a very good life. You probably end up as a general, and all of that has been cut down, and he's been cut short in his life and left you with little children. There'll be times you find it very, very difficult to understand why it should happen to you. Nice woman. But that is the way that is the will and the way of the Almighty. You will have to stand strongly on your faith and accept what has happened, destiny and its fate. You can do nothing about it. But at least you live and let your children live with the memory of your gallant husband, that you were married to a fine man in Ghana, and everybody has appreciated. It should provide you some comfort in the difficult days that are ahead of you. I can end up by saying that for me, anything that I can do, my government can do, to ease things for you and to help you, don't feel shy, don't hesitate. It's easy to find me. Do so, and you'll always have a welcome place with me. The doors will always be open to you and your family. Unfortunately, work makes it that I cannot be here on Friday. I have to travel tonight to Europe. But official engagements that were established, set some time ago. But you must know that on Friday, you'll feel my spirit with you at the State House on that day. And I'll be there in spirit, supporting you. Know that my wife Rebecca will be there. Vice President Muhammadu Bawumia and his wife Samira, they'll be there. And all of these important gentlemen of the government, they will all be there to come and stand with you on that day. You're not alone. We're not going to make you feel alone. You're not going to be alone. We're going to stand with you and make sure that you survive these days that are coming. God bless you and your children and the family and the elders that have come. Will see me again. When I come back from Europe, I'll come and look for you again. And I'm hoping that by the time you're ready to do a memorial service, all of that, I'll be around so that I can at least come and also pay my respects. I'm sorry once again that I came at night like this, but these things happen. Thank you very much for gathering all the people here to come and meet me. May God bless you. Bless us all. Thank you.
Yes, we just read the citation.